Welcome. Today we're going to take you through the Sense engagement platform with TargetRecruit. We're going to go through 3 quick modules: our Engage, which is automated communications, our chatbot, and our two-way text messaging tool. So to begin, I'm going to go into Journeys, and this is where the automations are created and maintained. But you can see from the examples we have here that we're engaging through the entire lifecycle of staffing and recruiting, all the way from the top of the funnel with marketing and sales, and the top of the funnel with sourcing, right on through the recruitment process, onboarding, on assignment, and then of course re-engaging them for redeployment. But then once everything's said and done, we're still going to engage as candidates with alumni and trying to reactivate sales contacts that have gone stale. Now I can go quickly into one example, the short-term on assignment, just to show you that Sense will be sending things out both via email and text, and we're communicating with pretty much everyone involved with the process, whether it's candidate, the client, or you see this internally, even the recruiter, and acting as a co-pilot to give them information to go get on the phone, or as an autopilot sending out all these communications and potentially surveys along the way. Next, we're going to go into the chatbot and show you a quick example of what that might look like. For the chatbot, I thought it might be useful for you to see what this looks like from a candidate perspective. So in this case, I received a notification via text, although it could have come via email as well, just asking me to round out my profile. So I can very quickly click on the link, and the chatbot's going to let me know what to expect. Oh, it should only take about 3 minutes. I can go ahead and put in my zip code. But as you can see here, we actually have validation so that you can make sure the data that's being entered is accurate. And I'm just going to put in a few quick things very quickly. And one of the nice things about this is we can use buttons so that people don't have to type things in, which I really like. But if you like, we do have chatbots that are just pure SMS back and forth. And put in my hourly rate. Employed. What's my desired job title? And then what's my citizenship? So right now I can see, what it looks like. If I need to edit it, I can. I'm going to say it looks good, and then just a quick rating. Now I'm going to bring Sense back, and I'm going to move the phone off for a second, and then just go to the conversations. And this is the builder for the chatbot. So I can immediately come in and look at this light industrial screening to show you that you have the power to build out this complex hierarchy of conversation. In this case, it's a pre-screen. So we're asking all sorts of questions around their experience, whether they'll submit to a background check, are they able to do overtime, and then at the end, we have the ability to put in an evaluation. And if they fail, then we send them a message saying, hey, sorry, you can go check out other jobs. Or if they say yes, then we can say, hey, when can we schedule an interview, and start to gather a little bit more feedback and notify people internally to reach out. So the net is this is incredibly flexible, and unlike other chatbots, we provide the power of the construction of this, put it in your hands, and then all you have to do is build it to make it available for your candidates. For the last module of two-way messaging, we're going to show you that directly from TargetRecruit. So you see we have a Sense icon down here on the right, letting me know that I have at least one message waiting for me. And I can immediately click on that, pop it open, see my conversation with Kiz Richardson, and immediately be able to consume it in a much more meaningful way than normal. In this case, we can see all the automated texts come in green, any mass texts are going to be in purple, and any blue texts are the ones I actually sent individually to Kiz. But in addition to standard conversation, which you get with some tools, I can also drag this out a little bit, and I can see all the recent activity that's gone on with Kiz Richardson and any upcoming activity. Because Sense is omni-channel, so we're sending things out via email and via text. So it's important that you see all the things that are happening in one place as you're starting that conversation. Now, certainly, we can do things like scheduling messages or using templates and things like that. And while I'm at it, going ahead and adding images or adding emojis, making things as engaging as possible with a candidate. But one of the things that's always important when you're talking about the integration to an ATS is how we're going to be able to interact. In this case, I've already run my list of candidates I want to reach out to in TargetRecruit, and I can easily grab the numbers from the screen and go ahead and say, add all the contacts to the message. And I can then see everyone here, and if there's anyone landline, we're identifying that, so you can immediately pull them out. Now I'm not going to go ahead and send the broadcast, but know that if you need to, you send the broadcast and then you get notified and you actually are out to lunch or just left for the day, we have an interface on Apple and Android that will allow you to see that. Now I'm just going to drag my phone back over again for a second, and you can see the Sense icon down here. So I can quickly click on that. Oh, and I can see Kiz's conversation and pull it up immediately. And if I did want to reply with a template, I can certainly do that. But the important thing is I'm going to be able to see all my conversations, so I'm not tempted to reply with my normal SMS on my cell phone. And the last piece that I'll show you is, of course, recording these things directly within TargetRecruit. So if I go into Kiz Richardson, I can immediately see all those events, whether those are individual texts in and out, or most of our clients actually like the configuration of a daily log. So if they go back and forth with someone 8 times to schedule an interview, it doesn't take up 8 notes. And then in addition, going back to the Sense Engage platform, if we've sent an automation or received an automation, we're going to be able to see exactly what was sent, and in this case it's a survey, so I get to see those results. So that was a quick overview of the Sense messaging. Having looked at the 3 modules of Sense, it's going to be important, though, that we can see how effective we've been through analytics. And certainly we'll be able to show you things like the chatbot metrics or things around the two-way messaging, but also how we're doing with engagement via the automation. And if I want, I can always dive down deeper and see exactly how I'm doing with a certain journey or even an individual piece of communication. And one of the really nice features of Sense is any of the fields that you're synchronizing with TargetRecruit are going to be available here, so you can always filter the data the way you want. And as I go back up to the top again and click into performance, we're also going to be able to show you some reports and some visualizations in ways in which you probably haven't seen before. Like this, where we can see month over month or week over week how many people we placed for the first time, the second time, or the third time or more, which helps you measure Sense's effectiveness as you watch these percentages start to grow. All that being said, that's a high-level overview of the Sense engagement platform for TargetRecruit. Thanks for listening.